This video is sponsored by PoTownStore.com, the best place for you to get TCGO code cards. They already have Darkness Ablaze up on stock, so definitely check out the website and use the coupon code ZapDoseTCG for 5% of your next order. They have a huge variety of code cards, so you'll definitely find something you like. Also, this video is sponsored by cardmarket.com. This is a platform I personally use every day. If you're from Europe, you're obligated to check out this website. You can purchase cards on here as well as sell your own cards to people all across Europe, and they have huge bargain sales right here as well as bestsellers, and you can even purchase physical cards, for instance booster boxes of the new set. So definitely check it out. Both of my sponsors, PoTownStore.com as well as cardmarket.com. What's up YouTube, it's ZapDoseTCG here and welcome back to another TCG battle video on my channel. Today it's time for us to be checking out Salamence V Max. This is an interesting VMAX Pokemon as it does have an amazing attack in the form of Max Wings, being able to slap 240 damage for 4 colorless energies. We do have access to the triple accelerated energy for the attack cost, so sometimes you can have an attach of the turn, the following turn you evolve and attach that triple accelerated energy to just smack 240 instantly. The attack on the Salamence V also slaps 30 damage to every one of the opponent's Pokemon, so that's very nice for spread. That's also the reason why we're running the Galarian Zigzagoon in here. That means we can actually, with some scoop up net combos, get of course some more damage counter spread around, which is awesome. We are also running Porygon-Z, so sometimes we can accelerate those other energies. We have recycle energy because after you use the attack of Max Wings, you cannot attack during the next turn, but for instance you can then reaccelerate all the recycle energies if a Salamence V Max eventually goes down, so you can reattach it instantly. So Porygon-Z, very nice. We can also attach to Cramorant V, which can then snipe 160 damage to one of the opponent's Pokemon. Could be Dedenne-GX, could be something else entirely. And we also have Mawile-GX in here to put a Pokemon from the opponent on the bench. Actually, lots of basic Pokemon we find there. So we can actually have an alternate win condition in the form of like swoop across, using that a couple of times. So that's going to be very interesting to see nevertheless. Counter Spell shuts down things like Giant Heart or maybe Power Plant, because we do run like Captivating Wink and Daddy Change as well as, yeah, that's probably it. So those are abilities that we don't want to get shut down by Power Plant, but most of the time it's just here to just have a counter stadium. For instance, Black Market, you want to get rid of that. Other than that, it's very self-explanatory. We have Research. The one of Erica is very nice against Eternatus, and then a couple of Marnies in here as well. So hopefully Salamence will be able to prove itself. It's a 3-3 line in here, and we do have Hyper Potion, so that's why we're running Porygon-Z, because for instance, we can use Hyper Potion and then reaccelerate those recycle energies instantly, so we can actually heal 120 damage. If we find 2 of them, 240 damage. So you might even put in something like a Mallow and Lana in here, but I couldn't find the room for it, seeing as we also need Rare Candy, and we do need 3 Porygon, so you need a lot of space in this deck. Another great option for a list like this is, of course, Double V. Very nice in the late phase of the game. You could include that if you want to, but I'm a bigger fan of like using the Zigzagoon Pings to get even more damage. For instance, Zigzagoon Ping and of course Scoop Up Net will already get you bigger numbers with its attacks, but I wouldn't blame you if you would add in the Double V. We also have Powerful Colorless Energy in the late phase of the game. We can actually make sure that we can hit some reasonable numbers. I'm opting to go for Zigzagoon because Zigzagoon with Scoop Up damage and Powerful Colorless Energies actually lets us slap 20 extra damage, where our Colorless types will of course hit numbers. We run 4 copies of that. For if we can run Golden with Salamence V Max, and we can use Porygon-Z to accelerate all those Powerful Colorless Energies onto the Salamence, you will be golden, because that means Max Wing with 1 Powerful Colorless Energy slaps 260, with another one 280, with Zigzagoon Pings. You can get crazy stuff going around with Salamence V Max, so that's why I enjoy the card a lot. So let's see if this deck is any good. In my book, it's still only a tier 2 archetype because it has a little bit of consistency issues. You can make it more consistent if you want to, but we're gonna try this list out first. So hopefully you guys will enjoy the content. If you enjoy the content, be sure to demolish the like button as always. And without further ado, let's get some Salamence V Max action in this video. Okay, we're up against Trimano 4-5. So who is that? Is he going to be playing a meta deck? Is he going to be playing pre-rotation? We are definitely going to go first. We have Crobat, we have the Dedenne. The only thing we need to establish is a Porygon, and we should be golden. Like attach on Salamence and then getting a Porygon out would be fantastic. The opponent already sees which energies we're running, so it's a little bit scary. Okay, we start off with a Porygon, which is not bad. We also have a Switch and a Cramorant. I wonder which one we should promote. Maybe the Zigzagoon. We also have Switch in hand, by the way. And we have Marnie as well, so... Depends on what the opponent has in the active position. I'm gonna slap down one Porygon, and seeing as we can go first, we're gonna wait and see what he has. Okay, he takes one mulligan, it's fine. We do have Rare Candy instantly in hand. That doesn't inform us of a lot of information. We do have Zigzagoon ping damage, but we still don't know what we're up against. So it could be like Baby Blounce, seeing as he's running Mewtwo from Unbroken Bonds. Scoop up Shenanigans. I don't know what we're up against. I actually want to save my Porygon as it is. We could switch to Salamence, but if it's something like a Baby Blounce, he can actually get multiple prize cards with that. I wonder what we should do. Leave the Porygon in the active position is also not an option. We can like switch to Galarian Zigzagoon and put that in the active slot. Maybe that is actually not a bad idea. Yeah, he's probably gonna scoop this guy up anyhow, and I actually want to save my Porygon as well as my Salamence V, so this is fine. Hopefully we top deck Porygon Z, that would be fantastic. We have access to the Dedenne, we have access to Crobat, we have access to a supporter, so it should be possible to get stuff. Okay, this is a pre-rotation build. Using the treasure here, we see Dracapult. Okay, we're in trouble. Porygon doesn't seem to have a lot of HP. We do run Scoop Up Net, so if he doesn't get the attack off, we can get Zigzagoon out of the active position at least. Okay, there is a Dedenne instantly. I actually want to go for Dedenne in a scenario like this because we want to hit crazy numbers, right? And we also want to get our Porygon Z out as quickly as possible. So here comes Dedenne. We have triple accelerated energy. There's Salamence V Max instantly. There's the Chaotic Swell. We even have access to a Marnie here, so we can get the triple accelerated and put 40 to 2 of the opponent's Pokemon, which is actually not a bad deal, to be honest. Let's hear Marnie if we can get a Scoop Up Net. We have still access to a Crobat, access to Evolution Incense. Okay. We can use Evolution Incense, finding ourselves... Yeah, the Porygon would be nice, but I don't think that is our main concern right now. We need to find a Switch card or a Scoop Up Net, so we're gonna do it like this and use the Crobat to draw 3 cards. Hopefully that is gonna be enough. Yeah, there is the Switch card, and we can get some pings going around, which is awesome. Also, we can use the Mawile to put some stuff on the opponent's bench. That could be really cute, right? With a 4-card hand, I don't know if he has anything, so maybe we wait with that. Yeah. Bam! There they go. 40 on 2 of the opponent's Pokemon. Mewtwo's looking pretty grim if he's not running stuff like Scoop Up Net, but yeah, there is Inkay. Okay, that's fine. Inkay has a low amount of HP, so this is Dracapult with hammers. The good news is we have Recycle Energy, we have Powerful Colorless Energy, and I think in a scenario like this, if we get the Powerful Colorless Energy, we actually slap 60 damage to the active. That means 1 Zigzagoon ping will be enough to take care of that Mewtwo. Okay, there is a Switch card for Jirachi and a Research. Ooh, Research in combination with Jirachi. We're probably gonna see Dracapult V Max in here. The good news is we are running stuff like Hyper Potion, and the opponent does not expect that. So it was no use smacking down Mawile in a scenario like this. Cannot promise you guys that we will win, but we're gonna try and showcase what Salamence is all about. The only thing we need to get out is our Porygon Z right now. If we don't, things could go wrong very quickly. There's going to be 5 damage counters on the Porygon for sure. We can definitely scoop him up and slap him down again, so we actually save ourselves 1 turn, which is awesome. But we'll figure that out soon enough. Alright, I wonder if we should go for Recycle Energy over the Powerful Colorless Energy, although Powerful Colorless Energy will allow us to slap more damage around. Okay, the Erica would be nice. There is the Powerful Colorless Energy. Slapping more damage is awesome. We can use Erica to draw 4 cards, or we can use Marnie to also get 4 cards in the process. Well, in this scenario, I think Erica is way better because we draw 1, 2, 3, 4 cards, and with the Marnie, we get 5 cards. 5 hits. He also targets down the Dedenne, which is very funny. Marnie or Erica? Ooh. I want to actually have 5 cards because I don't need any of those. I want to get my Porygon out as quickly as possible, so we're gonna go for the Marnie instead. Communication, we don't have Porygon 2 unfortunately, but we can however get a Porygon set up here. I wonder if we're playing only 1 Dedenne. Actually, I'm gonna check my list real quick because I wonder if we're playing like 1 or 2 Dedenne. If we're playing multiple Dedenne, that's gonna be busted. Okay, hang on for a second. So, what do we have here? We are playing only 1 Dedenne, so that's very unfortunate. So, we will probably have to slap down this. He could go after it, I know that, but we have Scoop Up Nets available to us. And otherwise, I don't want to see my Porygon going down the drain. So double, and we are going to target down. Yeah, don't want to target down the Mewtwo. I think I will target down the NK. And yeah, we do slap 240. 240, and that's 80 damage on there. It's probably enough. So let's target down on these fellas. We will get smacked with some damage, but that would be fine, right? 240. Powerful Colorless Energy is actually 260. We already smacked 260 as it is. One Powerful Colorless Energy will be able to knock this guy out of the park instantly. But we will probably use I don't know. We also get slapped with damage, right? 130 on here, that's 260. He has scoop up nets. How many in the discard pile? Yeah, I think I will go for this, so we can actually use Hyper Potion and then reaccelerate those energies again. Okay, he has 100, that means 220. 220 is fine, right? We slapped 60 on the active Dragapult. Okay, pretty scary because damage has been spread across the field immensely. We do have access to the research here. We can attach Powerful Colorless Energy again so we don't lose it. And then research. Yeah, Max Phantom again. That's 130 again. So if we survive it, it would be awesome. So damage counters across the field. I wonder what he's gonna do. We do have scoop up nuts left. Yeah, everybody gets a little bit of damage. It's fine. Scoop up net. We can scoop up the Zigzagoon so we can get more damage across the field. Scoop up Zigzagoon right here. Slap down Zigzagoon once again, putting damage on the NK. If we find one more scoop up net, it will be awesome. So Powerful Colorless Energy over here. And then research. Hopefully we can get the rare candy and the Porygon-Z going around. Here we go. Rare candy for the Porygon-Z. Porygon-Z is now live, ladies and gentlemen. That means we can accelerate some energies. We will, however, almost get knocked out by the Horse Psychic Energy. Crazy code. That's 3 Powerful Colorless Energies. We are actually doing so much damage. Recycle energy right there. Okay. So, in a scenario like this, probably gonna go with the Quick Ball, getting rid of the Porygon. We will not need another one. We're gonna get a Salamence. And this actually is 20, 40, 60. We could do 100 snipe, but that's probably gonna be a terrible idea. Probably gonna go with Max Wings to knock this guy out. And hopefully we'll get huge stuff going around. Okay, we get 3 prize cards at least. There's a switch. I would love to actually slap down another Salamence, but it's fine as a triple accelerated energy. If we can survive one turn, it would be awesome. Hopefully he doesn't have stuff like Bossasaurus, but this is looking pretty promising, right? I know it's up against Dragapult. This is pre-rotation, but this actually showcased that with Powerful Colorless Energies being able to accelerate them with Crazy Code, you actually get the job done. We actually slapped so much damage right now. 20, 40, 60. That's 300 damage with the Salamence here. That's insane. I wonder if he has the VMAX or not. Marnie, okay. Our Salamence goes down the drain once again. We can also use the Zigzagoon ping and then snipe something with the Cramorant. There's also an option. It's actually a very good option, to be honest. Okay, Giant Bomb. Ooh, the Giant Bomb here, the Quake Ball. If we find our... Oh, Cramorant is in the discard pile. Wow, that's unfortunate. We can also like attack with Porygon-Z to put the opponent in a confused condition. It's actually an option, to be honest. Hyper Potion could have been awesome, but we will probably see the discard right now. How many Bossasaurus in his discard pile? 1. Okay. Treasure. Will we see the Giratina Distortion Door? We haven't seen any Zigzagoons just yet. Okay, there's the Dragapult VMAX. If he just has to bump into this, it's still okay. Still not ideal, but it's okay. We have Scoop Up Net, that means we can get Galarian Zigzagoon out of the active position. We can accelerate like energies onto the Dedenne so we can use a Hyper Potion on it. If we find enough recycle energies, that is. We do have Erica by our side. Also, if you slap a lot of damage, the opponent's Giant Bomb will activate. I think we should use Erica before we ping down the NK right there. This is as often as we like, right? Okay. As often as we like. So we can accelerate to the Dedenne. We can heal that off completely, so he doesn't have a win condition. We can scoop up the Zigzagoon. That means we have... How many energies in here? 3. Okay, this is looking pretty nasty. We can also go for Boss's Orders and knock something out from there. Okay, I'm gonna try and heal my Dedenne. I know he has more Boss's Orders to work with, so we're gonna use Crazy Coat on this guy. Now we have access to the Erica, which is awesome. So we're gonna use Erica. Ta-da! Drawing a bazillion amount of cards. We have the Powerful Colorless Energy. Okay. We can get a full swoop of the attack of Salamence as well. But I think we will have to go with Scoop Up Net. Yeah, Salamence over here. Then Scoop Up Net the Zigzagoon. Promoting the Salamence for now. We can also scoop up the Porygon, right? But the Porygon only gives up 1 prize card, but we still need the Porygon. I don't want this Salamence getting damage here. He can slap on the 130, we can attach, retreat. It's fine. We're gonna promote the Crobat for now. Gonna use the Zigzagoon ping damage to get rid of the Inkay. Ta-ta! Okay, we do have Boss's Orders by our side. We can use Crazy Code again to accelerate to this Crobat so we can retreat it later. Or we can already attach here. I think at this point, if he has Boss's Orders, he wins, right? So we can use this. Use Hyper Potion on the Dedenne. We can heal it. And we have the Recycle Energy back, which we can then reattach to the Crobat so we can retreat it and then go in circles. I think let's go with Quick Ball. Salamence here. We need to find research. There's still 3 research in here. And we also have access to Boss's Orders and Scoop Up Net. The Zigzagoon once again could also be nice. He can take a prize card of this. He can actually gust this guy. So we need to actually use the Zigzagoon Scoop Up here. We cannot bench it. So otherwise he can get some crazy combos going around. It's probably not going to be able to knock this guy out. So for now, he can also knock out our Porygon, but we still have switches left, right? So might as well attach here so we can get the Salamence stuff as well. Crazy stuff going around, right? Let's hope this works. He probably has the Zigzagoon, the Boss's Orders, but it's still fun to play around with this archetype. If we have the Salamence and we can evolve into it, and we have Boss's Orders as well. Okay, there's a switch card. Thing we need is a research, right? How many scoop ups in the discard? 3. Okay, that's pretty nasty. Porygon-Z is probably also not gonna survive too much longer here. But it's very fun to play around with this archetype, even though we are it's a very close matchup, to say the least. And there's only 2 more prize cards for us to take, right? So with Powerful Colorless Energy, this guy, the Salamence V Max, can actually do some nasty stuff. How many switches in here? 2 switches. You can use Crushing Hammer, but then we can get the Salamence back. So there's a switch. He's gonna go with the attack. Okay, the Mew protects his bench, unfortunately. Giant Bomb again. The Marnie. Okay, that's Marnie is busted. I really need some resources right now. Okay, Research, that's busted. That is totally busted. Okay, Max Phantom, doesn't matter. Okay, our Porygon survives. So we are still in this match. He just targets down Salamence wisely. Okay. Crazy Coat. Recycle Energy on the Crobat. And then Research. Come on, give us some good stuff. Okay. Hopefully, yeah, our Crobat is looking pretty grim. We didn't find our Hyper Potion right here. It's still in the deck. We can confuse the opponent with the Porygon. Maybe he doesn't have what it takes. We can then just retreat. Yeah, let's retreat to the Porygon. We have enough what it takes. We can just slap 160 on here if we want to and then go for the 2-shot. But our Crobat is looking grim. So the only option I see left in our scenario, we have a Zigzagoon. Not that it matters too much here, the Zigzagoon. We needed that Hyper Potion to heal off the Crobat. Well, we didn't find it, otherwise we could have won. But it's fine as it is, I guess. So we're using Crazy Code, accelerating the triple accelerated energy onto the Porygon. We're also going to accelerate the recycle energies onto Salamence. So we are ready for the next turn. And we're just gonna try and confuse and wait it out. We also have communication, so let's use this. Get the Salamence V Max ready. So this deck is functioning, so as you can see that in this video, but unfortunately the opponent has some nasty. He also has no Malamar, so there's also not an option that just confuse this guy. And then finish the job later with the Salamence, right? So he is confused. Yeah, we get some damage. It's funny, right? Oh yeah, we are confused. Well, that's LOL. So that's LOL. Doesn't matter. Whatever we would have done, the Crobat would have been knocked out anyhow, so... Okay. Okay. I didn't even realize that Porygon confuses itself. Not that it would matter too much. Crobat had... We needed the Hyper Potion. We had the Recycle Energies ready, but we're going to be playing one more game with this crazy Salamence build. This was up against Dracopult. I don't expect Dracopult to be an insane force because Eternatus VMAX actually slaps that in the face instantly, so that get actually lowered down to tier 2. But still, Salamence is very fun to play around with. We showcase the archetype, energy acceleration with Porygon. Lots of stuff going around here, so hopefully you guys are enjoying the content. It's not as good as the previous decks, but it's still fun nevertheless. We're gonna go first once again. We have Crobat, we have the Dedenne. Let's get it going. Okay, starting off with this gets me a little bit scared because if we don't top deck a Pokemon, it could be detrimental. Okay, this is scary. Recycle Energy? Ah! Where is... no single Pokemon? We do play a lot of them, so hopefully he doesn't have an attack that can one-shot a Porygon. Zigzagoon. We're being put at 50 HP. Okay, an energy to the Zigzagoon. Okay. That's very nice. That means we are safe from damage for now. Purple Stadium. Okay, this is good. Decidueye. I don't think... yeah, Decidueye is a little bit of a crazy situation, right? We can ram for 40 damage. Which is not gonna be happening often, right? Oh boy. We can... He doesn't seem to do anything, right? We can boss's orders the... If we attach here, we still have way too many cards in the hand for us to abuse Erica, which is a very, very crazy scenario. Let's go with the boss. We don't have anything. Scary. We can ram for 40 or we can just draw a card. In this scenario, I'm fine just drawing a card. Yeah. Although slapping 40 damage would have been nice. We have a Marnie. Hopefully you can find a Pokemon from that. Hopefully we survive. Hopefully he doesn't have Rare Candy Obstagoon in a deck like this. Don't think so because he's also running the Decidueye. Although he could be running Pokemon Communication, getting that easy. He needs Rare Candy and a Pokecom. Or he needs Rare Candy Obstagoon. I don't know how many Obstagoons he plays in the Decidueye Obstagoon build. But we are looking at... Ooh, Communication. Will we see Obstagoon? Will we be knocked out? He also needs another energy, right? Obstagoon. Ooh. Obstagoon cannot be hit by... Oof. Basic Pokemon. Does he have the energy? We still have 40 HP, 20 HP. Okay, wow. This, we just get donked. Oh, what a strange video. We're gonna be playing one more game. We didn't seem to find any Pokemon. Our hand was good. If we would have found one Pokemon, that means you can go into Dedenne, you can go into Supporter, you can go into Crobat, but it didn't happen. Let's go. One more game. We're up against probably ADP. Are we good against ADP? We rely on like Crobat and Dedenne and they like gust on us, so woo, scary. We'll see. We won the coin flip. We are gonna go first. Don't want him using Intrepid Sword Madness. I don't know if we have a good matchup against that, to be honest. We do have Dedenne instantly, but having Dedenne on the field is a liability. Porygon. We'll see what it brings us. Okay, it is ADP. Communication. Let's get rid of that. Finding ourselves Salamence. Salamence Recycle Energy. We can actually put it as a retreat option so we can take it back to the hand. Nah, let's leave it in play. We can also use the Galarian Zigzagoon to ping some damage here. Not that it matters too much, otherwise we lose it. Let's go, Dedenne. Show us some things. Ta-ta-ta. Okay, we have triple accelerated energy. We have another quick ball. The quick ball could get ourselves... We don't need another one, right? And if we research... It's it's not gonna be mattering too much here. So we can also use Crobat, to be honest, to draw some into maybe a rare candy, but what are the chances of that happening, right? Come on. Porygon action. We have access to the Crobat, so we'll leave a one bench space open. There's the Cherish Ball for ADP. Will he get the first turn Alter Creation? I wonder. We do have Hyper Potion, so technically even if he uses Ultimate Ray on the Salamence, we can heal some damage of that. That's 120, that's 60 damage on ourselves. That means we still get knocked out by the crazy Brave Blade 260. Mawile. Well, that Mawile is not gonna work. There's the switch card. Will we see Saucer? Oh, Dedenne. He needs Saucer and Energy Switch. He still has maybe access to the research. There's 4 research in here. Big Charm. Oh, this ADP has 310 HP. 310 HP. Pretty scary. So this archetype is fun. Don't know if it's that competitive to Salamence, but if we can get out Porygon Z, lots of things are possible. Rayquaza? Okay, this is pre-rotation. What? Hopefully, what's going on here? He can accelerate just the Metal Energy? Okay. He's using a Rayquaza so he can use Water Energy? So he can use Energy Switch, right? Marnie? No Energy Switch, please. Okay, we have Rare Candy and Pokecom. Come on. Zamazenta. Okay, Intrepid Sword. It's fine. That's not a second turn Alter Creation. Or actually a first turn Alter Creation for the opponent. Okay, we have Pokecom. We can get the Porygon, right? We can get the Porygon. Or we can get the Crobat. Crobat is probably better, right? Although, getting multiple of these Pokemon, he will just gust on us, right? He will gust us, and our hand is terrible. I think Crobat is gonna have to be... He can gust around them, I know. But we need to showcase what the deck is capable of, right? Okay, Evolution Incense getting the Porygon out of the building. Okay, here comes Rare Candy on the Porygon. Probably gonna be choosing the benched one, because we can scoop up the active if need be. Can use the... Yeah, this card can only be attached to an evolution Pokemon. Ooh, scary. We can Marnie so he doesn't get his resources, but seeing as he didn't get the energy, the research anyhow, we can probably go for research instead. Let's go. Okay. Recycle energy gets back to the hand anyhow. Okay, let's retreat. Salamence. Crazy code again. Capture energy. And recycle energy. So we're gonna spread some stuff in this place. We have a quick ball, so we don't draw into resources that we don't need. The Cramorant is very important, to be honest. Do we need another Salamence? Probably not. I'm gonna quick ball for another Salamence. Funny enough. So we don't draw into it. It's fine. Let's go. Let's go for a swoop across. Well, would you look at that? That's 30 on everything. Yeah, the opponent have been put to a low HP, which is awesome. We don't run reset stamp, so Erica will get us a lot of cards. That's for sure. Big Charm. Also, the Zacian doesn't seem to have any energies as of late. Okay, Saucer, that's one. If we get lots of Powerful Colorless Energies, we can maybe get the job done. He has 280. We only need 2 Powerful Colorless Energies. Will we get them? Then we can also snipe with Cramorant. Okay, here are the Alter Creation Jacks. Pretty scary. Erica. Okay, we whiff on 1 Powerful Colorless Energy, of course. Do we use a swoop? 30 on everything again. We can get the Powerful Colorless Energy over there. That is for sure. And then, yeah, that's the only thing we can do, unfortunately. Yeah, Chaotic Swell is useless for now. Let's get rid of it. Let's go. We can go for Heavy Storm, slapping 180 or 30 on everything once again. I think 30 on everything is fine. Okay, they are at a low amount of HP, 110. if we can keep this up, like we survive, we can keep using Salamence, 30 on everything, we can survive, do it again. Salamence VMAX also can use the attack to slap. Oh, we also have like Hyper Potion, right? If he doesn't seem to have like Boss's Orders, that would be awesome. There's one Boss's Orders in his discard pile. I don't think he can use Eldegoss when his bench is still full. Maybe we can use some weird combos like this. Okay, Ultimate Ray, it's fine. He can accelerate all energy utilization, which is pretty scary. Okay, he accelerates to the Zamazenta instead, which can actually discard special energies. Slaps 260. Okay, Boss's Orders. Can maybe leave him stuck. How many switches? 2 switches, probably. Oh, 3 switches? Oh, only 1 switch. Okay. This calls for desperate measures. Research! Okay, we have Hyper Potion. With Hyper Potion, we are being put at 60 HP remaining. And with the Pokemon Communication, we can actually grab ourselves... Nothing! Okay. Salamence is not popping up today. Actually, should have one-shotted this guy. Okay, we're at 180. 180. 200. We are not doing the trick. We are not doing the trick. Okay, let's go for retreat options. If we use a swoop, this could be nice, but we're still not gonna get there, right? If we use the 180, Hyper Potion is nice though, but it's probably gonna take the KO anyhow. I'm gonna leave the Powerful Colorless Energy as it is. We can slap 160 and then go for the other attack once again. So that's 200, he's at 280. Yeah, then we can actually use the attack of Salamence at one point, right? Okay, let's go. We can use Heavy Storm. 200. Okay, that means if we use one, like the swoop across, we can knock this guy out in process. Right. This Salamence is buffed with lots of energies, but we get 2 recycle energies back and we can instantly retreat thanks to this method, which is awesome. Alright, we've been slapped. He gets 3 prize cards. The only thing he needs is a Boss's Orders. I know that. I know that. It's scary. Okay, maybe we can knock out... Yeah, he still has the ADP though. Powerful Colorless Energy again. Yeah, this doesn't matter. It doesn't matter which one we promote. We get all the energies back anyhow. Yeah, before we research, it's probably best to do this. Okay, research time. We don't have reset stamp, unfortunately. Here's a Salamence. Yeah, we're gonna have to go... Yeah, we don't even have any Salamence left, right? 3 of them in the discard. Yeah, there's not a lot we can do, to be honest. Yeah, we can retreat and switch, so we can actually... this doesn't matter. Doesn't matter at all. Doesn't matter at all. We're probably lost already, but it's fine to just play around with this archetype, right? We're gonna put ourselves in a confusion status. All of our Salamence are in discard pile. Should have actually noted that. Our Cramorant as well. We don't have any attackers left. We do get 3 prize cards, but if we only would have slapped down like a Salamence on the bench here, we could have maybe targeted. But all of these fellas give up only 2 prize cards, so it's fine as it is. So this is probably well played. He has Boss's Orders, so yeah, this is Boss's Orders. It's great catcher. It's even better. It's even better. So hopefully you guys enjoyed us trying a Salamence deck out. I know it's not always the best deck, but it's definitely a lot of fun. Let me know what you think about the archetype. What would you change? Be sure to let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to mash the like button. We had some very close games, so it still has a little bit of work, but it's fun to play. So definitely, definitely check out the other content. If you are interested in top tier decks, we have lots of things on the channel before. We have Eternatus, Search Scourge, the Decidueye, all that good stuff. So let me know how you feel about those archetypes over this one. And yeah, I'll be seeing you guys in the next video. Subscribe for more content. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.